First game is it's on benzene. What?
PvP.
PvP. All right.
PvP.
All right. We can go whenever you're ready.
All right, let's do it. Starting the game.
And I'll change it to the full resolution once the game starts. If it starts. If it starts.
Beautiful Australian connection, quality.
I don't think I've had a single co-caster who doesn't lag so far yet, and it's become sort of like a butt of my joke.
I don't think I've had a single game ever that doesn't lag living in Australia. Alright, so in the top right, in the yellow, which team is he? Let me check. For team Not1LegitPlayer, we have Tim, and for team Samyang Fire in the bottom left, I guess in the peach is Evileye. Thank you for not lagging. Oh boy, if only they knew.
It's already extra high. Wow. These guys were speaking to us through the time machine or something.
Yeah. So Circuit Breaker was the first map this week. You know what? Maybe this is too laggy. We need to rehost it. What do you think?
Oh, sure. So can you do turn rate 24? Is that possible?
No, that makes it worse, not better.
Oh really? Oh, turn rate.
Actually, no, it seems to have recovered. No, I'm just panicking. It's fine. It was just stuttering a bit there. It's good now.
I actually left. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Oh, that's fine. We'll rehost. All right, guys, take two. We'll be the one.
By the way, Blue Falcon just told me that
that
was
it is
benzene.
two. It is two. I remember getting smashed on benzene now.
Spoilers.
We've done that in the past, Pete, but it shouldn't be necessary. We've successfully casted before without this being a problem.
Use Discord for screen share. I think
I have done that. All right.
I mean, you can play the game. You shouldn't have problem like watching a replay, right?
You'd think that.
Jesus.
All right, here we go. Second time's the charm.
All right.
Let's just say that we quit because I called the map wrong and I was too embarrassed. Blue Falcon trying to.
All right. Okay. All right, take two. Go ahead.
Alright, so once again, in the top right, it's Tim, and the bottom left, it's Tim for Not1LegitPlayer and Evileye for Samyang Fire.
Okay.
So, PvP not on Circuit Breaker, on benzene. Oh, you know, when I think about benzene, the really narrow choke coming out of the natural seems like it's going to be a bit of a pain in PvP. Well, it's not so much really narrow, it's just really long, like the choke goes for a long way. Do you know what I mean?
It's like Dragoons contain. I guess like whoever has more Dragoon can like set up a little contain.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to get out of there. I mean, it's not as bad as like a ramp or anything, but it's still going to...
But it's
What the hell? Anyone know the backstory for this? Like, why Evileye's rooting for Tim to win?
I'm not sure.
Shock says it makes Reavers really good, and yeah, I guess I can see that, because yeah, it's to be...
It's because you
deadly to try and
can't
walk
fan
through
out your
the
units.
river.
Yeah. But also there's also like a backdoor. I'm not sure that actually comes into play in a PvP. We'll see. You'll see the backdoor generators later. This is a really rare map.
Dude, in TVT, it's such a pain. Honestly, if a Terran's in the game, it's a pain.
Because they can go behind your. They can go behind your.
Yeah, that's what happened to me in my matches. It was a TVT. He just did like a 2-fac with siege and put tanks there, and I just died.
It's annoying for all. I personally hate those generators because I usually when you take the third base at the corner, and you try to transfer your probes or something like that, they get stuck behind the generator.
Oh yes, yeah, absolutely. That is a huge pain. What I do is I just transfer like extra to the natural and then take some from the natural to there. I think is the best way to get around that. But yeah, it's so annoying.
That's a good tip.
Evileye must be throwing for money, says ShockTV. CPL match fixing scandal confirmed. Ban these players. Jail time.
I wouldn't put it past some guy named Evileye actually.
Yeah, it's true. He is evil. Is he going to be looking across at Tim like giving him his name?
So we have gas from Tim, and no gas yet from Evileye.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Is he gonna go for that zealot play? Like, I mean, last time I casted PvP, one player was going Nexus first, and I kept thinking he was gonna die, but somehow he survived, so I'm not so sure.
This just a two-player map. If he goes Nexus first, it's gonna get scouted. So.
Well, it happened on a 2-player map last time. That was on Polaris Rhapsody, and it was fine. But no, he's already not Nexus first because he got his gateway. He's just gonna get a Zealot early. That's why his gas is delayed, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting that first Zealot could be really good because you can deny scouting, I guess. Oh no, you can't actually deny scouting of a Zealot though. But
no, not with this ramp at least.
But
on Fighting Spirit ramp, I think you sort of can
do some really crazy stuff like mana pylon the guy and then just send Zealots there and harass his probe line. Because if you don't have the first Zealot as a Protoss, then you would have to just basically lose out in the beginning.
He actually hasn't started it. I think maybe it was just a mistake then. Oh no, yeah, he didn't actually start it, so I think he just forgot his gas for a little bit, unfortunately. So now the builds are the same.
Oh, they're the same now. Maybe Tim just has the build down.
Yeah, so Tim's like 1% ahead now because well, maybe like 2% ahead. I'm not sure what the exact percentages are, but everything's just that little bit faster for him.
Yeah.
Secret PvP build, says him.
What are these Zealots doing? Oh, this probe's trying to hide. Evileye trying to cut some corner, you know. Alright, so we don't see any Evileye's actually have more minerals right now, but okay, now it's localized.
Well, yeah, this is
pretty mirror so far.
Just the build-up phase, yeah. I mean, I guess on a 2-player map, kind of counterintuitively, it's actually kind of harder to do something crazy because you know you're going to be scouted.
Right. That's correct. No expansion yet, but we are seeing a second gateway coming down for Evileye and Dragoon range. So he's not going to go for any tech or fast tech or expansion.
Tim hasn't started his range, so...
What happened to Tim's scouting probe, though? It's not...
Oh, I didn't see. I think it just went home, actually. But yeah, Tim hasn't started range. Is he going to go for something crazy here? Yeah, he's put down his robo. There you go.
Yeah, that makes sense, because range is a lot of gas. 150 gas, I think?
Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous. And it's so unfair, because Dragoons are so bad without it.
Whoa.
Almost like Defilers, how, like, you know, they don't get consumed, they're almost useless.
I mean, yeah. I mean, everything sucks without range, but they're alright. And in the PvP, in a mirror match, yeah, Dragoon's gonna lose without range.
I mean, even outside of mirror match, it's like you can't really kite anything without range because they can't shoot very far. Well, Trigger Dragoon, I mean, seems like it's going to be good. You can contain them completely at this natural, but there's no way you're going to get up. But Tim is going to move out. Got to be careful because Evileye will, in theory, have the superior goon count soon.
We did talk about the choke, right? It'll be really hard to be aggressive with Dragoon, but if you move behind the... So, say Tim expands, if you move behind the natural with Dragoon and you have superior Dragoon count, that could actually be
really true.
Strong.
Well, if it gets to 2 bases anyway.
Yeah. I actually don't know how Merrimack... I think Merrimack do go to 2 bases, usually.
PvP, a lot of the time, it's 1 or 2 bases only. It can go more. Oh,
like,
this one's Dragoon taking so much damage!
Oh yeah, these bridges are there to help him. There's a lot of... Actually, realize there's so much you can do with these terrains. If you want to play defensively, you can absolutely do it. But, like I said, once your opponent gets to that high ground behind you, you would probably need some defense, like actually units, and you can't just rely on terrain anymore. But the Reaver should be coming out. It's gonna take a while for it to build and get the scarabs.
Well, in this situation, you can build the Reaver before the shuttle, and you can defend your ramp, and that is what he's going to do.
Right.
Send this probe down here looking like he's going to try and expand, but he realizes that's not really on the cards. But I don't see him having any trouble defending here. He's actually got more goons here anyway, just because of the rally distance.
Yeah, he's got more units here, and this choke here is actually really strong for defense.
I mean, Tim could actually push forward, but of course he doesn't have full vision. He doesn't know exactly what's out there.
Alright, so Evileye is going for observatory. So he's not actually piling up the pressure. He's just trying to put some pressure on his opponent.
Yeah, I really like Tim's position now because he's secured himself a second base pretty much. He's going to have the Reaver, whereas Evileye went for kind of like the middle of the road 2-gate goons. His Nexus is going to be later, but he doesn't really have anything to show for it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a later expansion for sure. He does have the Observer, and he'll be able to find out what's going on.
Turn on the game music, Tempest. Tim says it's not on. Yeah, that's like step one to observing StarCraft game. Yeah, do it, dude. Do it, please.
Alright. I don't know why I didn't have it on, because I was actually streaming with music on like Spotify. Okay, here's a Reaver. So Tim is pretty secure right now. He's got an economic lead. He doesn't have the supply lead though, but he should even up once he gets adds some more gateways.
Yeah. I'm not sure how much intel he has and what Evileye is doing.
He doesn't have any though. He doesn't have any. He's going for straight defensive play. He sent his probe home early.
Wow, he's not even getting a shuttle. He's getting an observer straight up.
I think he's just going for a defensive. That's a forward pylon. So yeah. So with the choke right here and this forward pylon, that's actually a really strong defensive position for if you want to just go greedy.
Well, he does have the slightly faster Nexus timing.
Oh, but he's gonna pick off the Dragoon. Great play by Evileye.
That Reaver needs to turn and fight.
Yeah.
You can't be pulling back that Reaver before it even shoots. Gotta get those shots off. There it goes.
Ooh, that's a huge shot. But it's only on one Zealot. You want the Zealot to take the shot anyway.
Oh, you gotta watch out though. There's no shuttle. This could get targeted pretty easily. Oh, looks like it will go down actually.
Yeah, it will go down.
Ouch. It did good damage though.
Yeah,
so
but
Tim can hold.
So he's gonna lose a lot trying to take on that Reaver. It's not a. If he can get away, it would be a good trade. But I don't see that happening.
Yeah,
but
I mean, that really shows why you need that
reinforcements.
shuttle, right?
Right.
Because the Reaver on its own just can't run. It just sits there.
Well, the thing is that he doesn't mind losing trading units like this because he's got the expansion down already, and he's gonna have the unit explosion coming up.
But the Reaver's so expensive.
Yeah, you're right. It's more
I feel
expensive.
like you really didn't want to lose that.
You wouldn't want to lose it, ideally, but forcing that trade isn't the worst thing for him.
Yeah, I guess so.
I still would like to see Evileye go up this high ground with his Dragoon because he had a superior Dragoon count. And instead of fighting Reaver,
after that engagement,
he
traded them all away for that Reaver. I mean, Tim could actually counter now.
I mean,
that would have been the.
I'm saying he didn't.
On the map.
He didn't have to do a trade. He could have just walked behind and harassed the probe line.
Yeah.
And Reaver can't shoot up, so it would have been a really good spot for him. He could have just gone the back door too. He could have broken up the back door too, the back generator. So we're seeing both players settle down after that trade. Wise move, I think, because they're trying to figure out what the condition is right now, right? Both the observers are out. Both the observers are out on each other's base. Now they're figuring out where they stand in relation to one another. That's when they need to make the play.
Shuttle speed has been researched, the shuttle's coming out, so there's a lot of potential for harass here actually for Tim, and Evileye's still just been on Dragoon and Observer, so technologically he's a bit behind, I think. No Citadel coming up for either
I don't think
yet.
Evileye plans on going for Reaver, because Reaver is actually requires a lot of like, multitasking.
Yeah, I mean at this point in the game you want to go straight into Storm, right, but he hasn't started his Citadel either.
And it doesn't look like, so he thought that, maybe think that Tim isn't gonna be aggressive. So you don't need Reavers, right? If your opponent's not going to be aggressive, and you just you defend drop well, you can cut corners and cut those Reavers out in the fight completely.
Well, that speed shuttle zooming on out though.
Yeah, well, we'll see how he defends this. He should know it's coming though. His observer is there, and sure enough, he does. He moves his Dragoon back into the main.
Wait, isn't that Tim's observer? It's so hard to tell these colors. Look at the minimap. I'm pretty sure that's Tim's observer, so he hasn't been spotted yet.
Yeah, that's Tim's observer in the base.
Oh,
Evileye has
prepared.
He's prepared. He's got.
Oh man, I hope Tim has good reflexes because he can just lose this instantly if he's not careful.
Yeah, if he loses this Reaver, that's gonna be huge. Because
like
Evileye's cutting corner. Evileye's not gonna go for Reaver. He's going straight for the. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Okay, it gets out. It does get out.
It's good reflexes indeed.
He's gonna come back in! Oh my god, he's gonna outplay him this hard. He's like, okay, I'm gonna leave, they're not coming back.
He's doing like a check. He's doing like a check with that Dragoon.
Oh my god, this is gonna be brutal. Look how many probes are there. Or
Evileye is actually moving out, so he might lose everything. Oh, he didn't lose anything.
But Tim's gonna come across this bridge into like.
Oh, it's gonna be a dud, I think. It's gonna be a
one
dud.
probe. Oh, no probe.
Yeah, unfortunate.
This Reaver's still free though. No
Oh my god, Tim's army is actually in a really bad position here. He's moving across the bridge.
Look at the natural! Look at the natural! Oh!
Okay,
How many
yeah.
probes was that? That was like 10 probes.
So, wow.
Oh my god. Needs to be careful, the shuttle's fairly low, but he's already done a lot of damage. His army did not trade that well though, so I think he actually needs some more probes
I think he was fine with trading that army, because it was a distraction for his Reaver harass. But he needs to be careful, he'll die here. He needs another Reaver at his front if he doesn't.
Oh, it's one shot away!
Oh.
Go for the probes, go for the probes!
Oh, that's good. He's gonna lose a Reaver.
Oh no, how did that only get a couple? Oh my god.
He dealt good damage.
That would get like 20.
Alright, so I think the Reaver dealt good damage, but now his army is way smaller without that Reaver and losing Auto Dragoon earlier.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to watch out for a counterattack.
I think he would have been better off sort of zoning Evileye's army, not actually going in for the engage, because he went across those narrow bridges. Evileye was actually set up in the perfect position to fight there.
Right, yeah. So Tim will need some great defense here to hold this, because he's got a smaller army. Forge coming down, I think it's either for cannons or upgrade. Probably upgrades.
Could be both.
He's trying to defend the bridge, it's too late, but it's too late. Oh man, he gave up the bridge without actually doing anything.
Well, he has more goons here though. Reinforcements are trickling in, but with what he has now, he can get a really efficient engage.
I don't know what Evileye's doing.
Split the army in two.
Yeah, he's okay, I don't know what that is. His army is not. His army is not together. He's got more. He's got more trickling in, but they're like all scattered.
Yeah, those 3 zealots could have taken a lot of
damage. So now, after losing Auto's probe, and then if he loses his army engagement, I think it's going to be pretty hard for him to come back from this game, because he's economically behind, and now he's going to be basically even supply rise. And he doesn't have the Reaver.
He's going for another base though. Going for another base in the top left, but at the same time, Tim's going to take this, I think we'd call it 1 o'clock position. I question the 1 o'clock as opposed to going for the bottom right, because it's a very awkward path for your army to get like down and up around here.
Yep.
Man, Evileye's moving out again. He's not done.
You can't go bottom right, I think, because it's so easy for yellow to go down there.
No, I mean Tim going bottom right.
Oh, Tim going bottom right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so the small army from Evileye are going to be pushed back again. In fact, speed is about to finish, but even so, Tim might just be able to kill him here. It's a lot of dragoons.
Oh, it's only zealots, speed zealots. Yeah, he doesn't have much of anything.
Well, I mean, speed zealots can sort of just get in there.
They can get in there. You need to surround. You need a really good surround if you want to do damage with speed zealots. Oh, he's doing
they're
actually.
Doing okay so far.
Yeah, they're doing okay. They're doing really well actually. Oh my god, they're actually doing really well. Okay.
He's the reinforcements though, and he's gonna kite back with those other goons.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's even a Reaver here.
Yeah, Reaver is actually doing really good damage.
It right here.
Yeah.
He storms into this Reaver, new call his zealot. That's gonna be that. Only 1 goon to try and contest.
Yeah, he has no answer for this shuttle right here.
Oh, that was a nice.
But
shot.
yeah, Archons.
Oh, what is this?
Archons.
That's
not gonna do anything. They're not good against Dragoon at all. Not good against Reaver either.
Well, if
this choke is really bad for melee units, right? It's like.
Yeah. Well, the Reaver's taking hits now. It's pretty low. It's gonna go down. Actually,
he lost all his zealots. He lost pretty much most of his zealots trying to.
Yeah, but I think it was a mistake leaving that Reaver in the middle there to die, because these goons alone don't have that much damage output. They're actually getting pushed, surprisingly.
Yeah, pretty good trade here for Evileye, surprisingly. Losing that shuttle, losing that Reaver is probably what cost him.
Yeah, and although Tim's...
If we can take these Archons...
Evileye has started his own.
Yeah, if we can get this Archon, that would be probably a good trade.
Will we get it though? Oh,
no,
just
not.
barely. It's 2 hits away.
You typically don't make Archons though if your opponent doesn't have any speed zealots.
But I guess he didn't have time, right? Because he wanted Storm, but it wasn't going to be ready. So it was actually a good move. I think to save.
Yeah, it did save him. Surprisingly, because Archons typically are not that good against Dragoons.
No, not really. I mean, they're not bad against anything, right? But they cost so much gas that you really don't want to make them against anything except Zealots.
Yeah.
Also, Tim's treating this sort of like a secret base. He's actually going to shuttle pros over here. That's pretty smart, actually, because I suppose Evileye wouldn't really want to scout here. You wouldn't expect this, and if he doesn't send probes across the map, Evileye's probably not going to notice.
It's back and forth. This is pretty crazy. It doesn't look like either player can actually attack the other. It might be because of the nature of this map.
Yeah, you know, I'm thinking this one base is actually really easy to defend because you've got this sort of like ramp you have to go down and then up. You get a couple of Templars for that ramp, and it's going to be really expensive.
I would actually like to see Tim gather up, like, maybe like 2 Weaver, like right now, instead of like sending them one at a time with an army, and then not dealing enough DPS, right? Now that he has 2 Weaver, it might be a different story.
Yeah, well, I look at these two armies and I still say, well, Tim's army should be able to win with good Reaver shots, but he keeps dropping the Reaver in too close and just leaving it. Like the other engagement as well, he lost the Reaver.
Well, that choke was so tight that if units just like clutter up the so the way Scarabs work, if units clutter up the Scarab, they might just dot. So, he might lose this.
I think you'll get them out in time. Yeah. So this base is not going to survive. It's such an awkward angle for Evileye to come in here. This is a bad time. You just be careful what these Reavers are though. They are out.
Yeah, they're really bad.
He's not paying attention.
He's got
we'll pull it back.
He's got him back. He's in a really good spot though. He's behind the minerals. All his units behind the minerals. He's not gonna be able to defend this.
Yeah, that's not a good angle at all for those units. Oh, Scarab's melting everything. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the end there. Oh, Zealot flank though.
I don't think that's gonna work. That's too many Reavers.
True.
These Reavers gonna shred. These Reavers shreds this army.
Oh, nice pick up there.
Alright.
Oh yeah, murder of that base.
Yeah.
I think that's the end for Evileye.
If he was prepared, I say if he was prepared on the high ground, instead of like letting him just walk up there, it would have been a different story. But walking up there late and then going behind the mineral, actually put him in a really bad position right there.
Well, the problem with this base is to hold it. I feel like you have to be pushed out on the map in front of it. You can't really go to the side to defend it. So he needs to control this big open area, like where Tim's army is moving right.
Yeah.
Because once he had to come through that narrow ground, the base was doomed. So I mean, really, I guess once the army was there, he just had to let that base go. But unfortunately, he lost the army and the base.
Yeah. Well, counterattack would be really tough too because look at Tim's cannon position on his dirt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, I don't know if Evileye even knows that.
He actually had another Reaver in his natural as well, so that would be tough to break as well. So wherever Tim seems to be,
imagine a Reaver at that third as well.
Tim's taking another
base.
That
would be pretty unbreakable.
Yeah. And we still see nothing but Zealots from Evileye. Evileye seems to really favor.
Look at the base Tim's gonna take now. Just saying, well, I got the map. What can you do about it?
Yeah. He's got the army advantage, so he should have no problem holding the space. Supply is now 130
I guess it makes sense actually, because he wants to have this high ground right just across Evileye's bridges, so he's actually sort of defending this. The only downside is like you could storm drop that pretty easily, and there's plenty of other bases behind this he could have taken. But I don't think it's going to matter.
I do think that
he's definitely still going to win.
I do think that if Evileye wants to come back on this game, he needs to do some sick storm drop. He can't just trade units and win anymore, especially it's 4 bases.
He's still just making Archons, unfortunately.
Yeah, we still. Well, we started seeing some Zealots in Team's army composition.
But even so, Storms I think would be much more worth it.
Yeah, Storm would be definitely better.
Well, he's going to take this mineral only. I mean, if he can secure that, but his army's out of position right now, and Tim's going to take these bridges. I think that was really his only chance to defend here.
Yeah, his army is like staggered again. It's
a nice angle for Evileye, but yeah, his army's not all together. I guess it comes down to the Reaver shots. The Tim's Zealot's actually getting destroyed there. Oh, those Reavers though. They do so much damage.
By the way, have you noticed that Evileye doesn't have any probe?
Doesn't have any probes, what?
And on his main or his dirt?
Oh yeah, he's transferred them to the third so that he can
he lost them when
there's not many minerals left in his... No, he just transferred them away. Like he transferred some
there they are now. They just started mining.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they showed up to the base. It's already on fire and exploding. Alright, I think that's the end. Because Evileye can never really leave his base after this. I think Zealots are going to try, but I think they're just going to get gunned down. 1-1 for both players. There's the GG.
Yep. So that's the end of game 1. Good job by Tim. I think Tim just takes better expansion. Obviously, a bunch of trades that didn't go Evileye's way, but I think that ultimately it comes down to army composition, expansion, and engagement, army engagement.
Can you up doing this game real quick? I'm going to try and force the turn rate to 8 because with replays it doesn't set. You have to play a regular game real quick.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, so it's actually quite a back and forth game. It's unusual for PvP. Usually there's just one event and one player will win.
I would say it's because neither player were really comfortable with the map.
Yeah, it is a tough map, honestly, because there's a couple of different attacks.
It's just all these bridges and high grounds and ways for you to defend. And if you're not watching your army while they move across the map, you can actually get picked off, get some unit picked off.
Yeah. Okay, come join this game real quick.
Alright. Oh, I have to join the game to get it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We have to join a game and force the turn rate to... Oh, actually, no, you're right. You don't need to be here, do you? Oh, well, doesn't matter. You're here now.
Name
So I'm
defense.
just going to launch this up real quick.
Can we play this?
Yeah. No, I have played it. It's pretty good, but that's not what we're doing now.
So we have to play a turn rate 8 game in order to get this.
We just have to go in a normal game, yeah, because when you host a replay, you can't set the turn rate, so you have to start a game with the appropriate...
What does turn rate 8 feels like? Doesn't feel that bad.
You get used to it, I gotta say. I play on turn rate 8 like every time. Alright, host up game 2 now.
It doesn't feel that bad when I'm like earlier, but when I like play some like games with muta micro, it feels terrible.
I feel like you can get used to it. It's a different skill, but it's definitely possible.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't play Zerg, so I guess I can't really speak to that. Alright, so it's Fighting Spirit. Evileye choosing Fighting Spirit. The more like standard.
Yeah. Easier to defend dirt. Everyone likes Fighting Spirit.
True. Well, like I was saying last time,
you have a bridge, right?
Choice you can't really say anything about.
You have a bridge on one side, right, of your natural, and then you have the dirt on the other side. So really easy to defend. Anyways, spawning at the top right is purple Protoss Evileye, and spawning at the bottom left is the red Protoss. Red Protoss Tim.
Oh, he's asking about his opponent's build.
Yeah,
he did indeed make one gay robo expand. I knew it. I knew it all along.
He saw the expansion, right?
He does sound like an evil villain, honestly, so Evileye fits. I knew it. I should have known. So cross positions.
3-4 game robo.
It's really dissecting this game.
Yeah, not too much going on early game, and when people lose, they want to like get as much information out of their opponent as they can. Tim is not buying.
Okay, well, you live in Boston, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell me, does Boston have the best pizza? Because I don't know if you're aware of the pizza war that was going on between Chelsea and Boston and some other people.
Boston has okay pizza. I wouldn't say they're like.
It's just okay. It's just okay. I gotta at Chelsea about this.
Like, we're not known for pizza, right? Boston's known for like seafood and like clam chowders and stuff like that. But it's alright. We have an Italian region, part of the city.
Yeah.
I've never actually eaten that much because I go there like I mostly eat seafood in Boston.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Okay, so I'm in Australia, right?
10-12 gate
clam
from
chowder?
Tim.
I don't really know what it is. And what is a clam? Is it just an oyster? Is it the same thing, or is it like a mussel, or?
I think it's just like seafood. I don't know what is a clam is like kind of anything that's like in a shell. It's actually something like an oyster. Chowder is basically like a kind of like a broth. In New England, we make it with like.
I always thought it was like a mayonnaise type thing, but like a broth, you say?
It's broth. It's like a broth with like seafood in there. You can put it. You don't have to be necessarily clam. You can put like like shrimp and stuff like that in there. It's basically depends on the broth. Basically, it's like it's either like creamy broth or a tomato broth. In New York, they do the tomato.
Okay. I gotta go to Boston and try this now. It sounds interesting. So Evileye will get the first scout, but that's what I'm saying.
I was about to
block it with this.
I was about to go into the opening. So Tim opened 10-12 gate. That's gonna be an aggressive zealot opener, while Tim went for the usual gas opening. If he he might have to make a shield battery or just be really good at micro. But he
yeah,
skipped he actually skipped the Zealot as well, so he didn't skip the Zealot. It's going across the map.
It's going to make this a lot less effective.
Right, that's correct. Yeah, interesting move. We'll see how it works out. But they scouted each other already, and they should know what they're dealing with at this point.
Well,
we'll see the second gate come up.
Didn't get in the base, and I'm not sure he can see these two Zealots in the back. He might just be running from the single Zealot. I'm not sure how much he saw there, so I don't know. He might not be fully.
Oh yeah, that's actually gonna deal a lot of damage. Two more Zealots coming, a little behind, stagger from a little behind. Dragoons.
So probe and Zealot on the ramp, not going to be enough.
No, you can't hold ramp against Zealots. I mean, Zealot versus Zealot, you can't hold it.
What he needs is a probe drill through this, but
yeah.
Oh god. Try to micro it,
he can't do this. He can't hold this. He can't. Oh, okay, yeah. So he's microing back, but this Zealot's as good as dead anyway. No,
like
I don't see him.
Shield battery would be super handy right here. Even started range. Well, his Dragoons will pop out actually. Like one will come out. Maybe it can distract /kite long enough.
2 Dragoons would help, but against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Zealots, he can ignore a Dragoon, right?
Yeah.
Tim can ignore the Dragoon and just kill the probes.
Certainly looks like that's what he's trying to do, and the Dragoon not really being micro, taking a lot of damage right now.
Yeah, he's trying to probe drill these Zealots, and look, he's microing these Dragoon. He's doing well at it, but these 2 Zealots ignore that Dragoon and just keep killing probes.
Oh yeah, already so many have been lost. Well, Zealot's starting to fall, or 1 Dragoon goes down.
Yeah.
And more Zealots just coming in.
More Zealots coming in.
Brutal.
He's doing a good job drilling these.
Trapped! Oh, poor Dragoon dying.
Yeah, no having shield battery is he's gonna have really big trouble holding this. 2 more, no more Zealots coming in actually.
Looks like he opted to go for a Nexus and cannons behind this, which is actually brilliant, because he does the probe count too. And he's
yes, he needs cannon, so the reason why he needs cannon is because he doesn't have the tech, he doesn't have Dragoon out, and if Evileye decides to counterattack, he's gonna need some kind of range attack. And he's fine, he has a big enough economic lead that he can waste them on cannon and basically still be ahead. And because he's also expanding
11 probes to 19 right now.
Right.
No, to 20 even.
So now Evileye's gonna counterattack, and he's gonna find his cannon and have to back off.
Yeah, damn, that's nice opening from Tim. Pretty good plays there. Puts him in such a solid lead.
I think he knows, realize. I think
that's the feeling you get when you finally like defend it and you're just like, oh god, what have I got left?
I don't know, Evileye needs to cut some corner. He needs to either go for some kind of drop play or maybe double expand.
Yeah, I like storm drops in this position because your opponent's gonna have a lot of probes to hit.
Alright, there's Tim's Cyber. We'll see if he goes for any higher tech. I think behind this, if you know that Evileye's gonna go cut some corner, DT plays would be really good at this point.
Oh yeah, that would be brilliant. Because honestly, if I was Evileye, I'd just be thinking the storm.
Right, because Evileye cannot,
in theory,
he cannot afford to go for any kind of gas build, like observatory and stuff. That's heavy gas as well.
Oh, he's not even mining gas right now. He hasn't put praise back on. Maybe he's gonna save up for a Nexus.
He is. That's what he's exactly what he's doing. He knows he needs to catch up economically.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I was thinking in this position, you've got to go storm because in theory, even if the enemy's army is way bigger with good storms, you can still kill. But he also
one base, even with storm, right? Even with good storm drop, one base wouldn't do you much, right? He needed to get that expansion up ASAP.
Well, he's got the minerals now. I hope to see him put back on gas soon. Another cannon going down for Tim. I think he saw that like there's no Nexus coming up, expecting something aggressive.
He's just being cautious. He knows that he can't lose a game as long as he doesn't die. So here's Evileye's expansion. I don't think... Yeah, he doesn't have the units either. He actually cut Dragoons completely just to get that expansion down.
Well, it's working so far. Tim is not moving out.
Tim doesn't realize that because he has no information as well. He doesn't need information.
All that probe saw was no Nexus, so maybe he thought, you know, there's DT's proxied or something. It could have been anything really.
He's preparing for basically DTs and, you know, so that's why the cannons are there. You can't, as long as you have cannons, you can't possibly lose at this position, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's really strong defense in the natural. He's got those goons all lined up as well. But Evileye has sort of bluffed his way into a little bit of time here, but he's still way behind. Not sure what he can pull off.
knows it's not DT is not going to be possible. He has to do some kind of drop. But I'm not sure that Tim would actually let him do that.
Well, he certainly completely denied the Reaver the first time, last time, but unfortunately, got got baited away.
Yeah. He's also making cannons. I'm not sure I agree with this. When you're behind, making cannons probably gonna put you further.
Well, he has no other detection, I suppose. So what's he gonna do? And if Tim just comes and attacks with the Dragoons, he would be pretty dead.
Yeah, that's true.
2 gas versus 1 says Little Chava.
Yeah. So we have 3 gate.
Cannon's even going down in Tim's main, because yeah, he knows the only thing that can happen really is his pros getting dropped.
He's moving across the map. I don't see him breaking this. Actually, he does have a lot of Dragoons. He might be able to.
Well,
this is a good position from.
If he has a bad engage here, maybe that's Evileye's foot in the door. I mean, it's possible for Evileye to hold this, I think. Will he go in, though?
I don't think so. I think he's gonna see this and back off.
Yeah.
He's going for a third base, so this is basically just
Tim's going.
This is a check. He's just checking out his opponent. He's just like checking his opponent. Oh no, wait, he's going in.
Well, I think he's gonna, face check him more like.
Oh wow.
He's gonna come out. I don't know. I think Evileye can hold this.
Oh wow, he actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good trade so far. I guess the cannons are pretty expensive. Oh, he pulled the pros back too early.
I might have overestimated the power of cannons. He's actually going for it.
Yeah. I really think if he just kept those probes there and kept fighting, he would have beaten that up. As it stands, he's still going to hold, but a couple of probes are going to go down. And he can't really afford to be replacing those cannons all the time.
He's probably going to lose all these Dragoons as well.
Actually,
there's 2 more coming, but we're talking about 2 gate versus 3 gate production, and we have so many more Dragoons back at home from Tim.
And no tech is coming to save Evileye, right? Whereas Reaver's on the way for Tim, so it's just going to be a slow, gradual death.
Not that slow, I don't think.
Okay, true. A fast.
I actually see a GG in 15 seconds, but don't quote me on it. He's actually sending out these extra Dragoons out onto the map, so he's gonna lose his expansion for sure. Evileye's gonna lose his expansion.
He can probably just break the ramp even with this.
Wait, did we just see Tim cut expansion? He was about to make an expansion, but he decided not to because I guess he just sees that he can win the game.
Yeah, I mean you could do both, just as like insurance. You never know. Maybe Evileye has. I would have
liked to see some DT from Evileye because he couldn't hold like just pure number.
Yeah.
He can't hold this.
Well, Eva Templar tech really would have been what he needs to do. Still think Tim could possibly break the ramp here, but I guess he doesn't need to. He can just wait.
The third's coming out from Tim.
Yeah. But there is a Reaver too, actually, so I think he's just going to use that to bust in here and finish the game.
Yeah, you basically use a Reaver to pull the Dragoons from purple away from the ramp and then move up with the Dragoon. That's a really good play if you can do that. You don't even have to deal damage with that Reaver, right? Just pull the Dragoons off the ramp.
True, that's a good point. I didn't think of that. Oh my god, the Dragoons are going to go down to their own accord. Oh no.
Not sure I like this.
He was boned anyway.
Yeah.
He said it himself, like, it doesn't really make a difference at this point. All the pros being nuked by that Reaver. Nasty.
Yeah.
That one Dragoon holding the ramp, doing a pretty damn good job. Oh my god.
There's a power of high ground advantage. There's power of high ground.
There we go.
And that's why this Reaver is so important. Is able to just, take out these probe while they're fighting. Yeah, at this point, Tim just has too much.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Evileye is still fighting, to be honest. I don't know what he's expecting to happen. So he just wants to see those last few Dragoons guy. You know what, I think... There he goes. There's the GG.
GG's. So, Tim takes this 2-0 off Evileye.
Bit of a fantasy GG timing, if you ask me. I think after he lost his natural, he was completely done. And he even built that cannon in his main, like, really, dude? Like, you know you're not gonna win. Alright, we're going to the second tier 1 series.